Hi, everybody. I'm Ned Rogers.
Chauncey Deach here, as always. How you doing today, Ned?
I'm doing great. We'd like to welcome you, the revolutionaries, to IWR Uprising. So today we have a really exciting episode following up on the most patriotic episode ever. Be sure to check that out here on the YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But we got a really exciting match here, and this is going to explain that episode, how Jinder Mahal, or also known as Raj Singh, had the IWR Championship. We're going to witness here today what happened there and bring that story to a head.
Yeah, a little blast from the past here. And here comes Raj Singh out to the ring, accompanied by Akbar Farhat, and these men getting the booze rained down on top of them here.
Yeah, they're not very popular here in the IWR, but for good reason. I mean, look at them, and they look like they just would give you sour Slurpees.
Oh yeah, very sour Slurpees. You know, they would make our poo very upset.
very much. But you know who else they'd make upset here in the IWR? Jerry Bostic.
Oh yeah, Jerry has had his troubles with the Crimson Army these past few weeks, and no different here today as he's going up against a big challenge today. I mean, anytime you step into the ring with Raj Singh, it's always a difficult challenge. This is a man who is very well known, and he's a big man. I mean, I would never want to step in the ring with him.
No, absolutely not. And but Jerry's not coming into this match alone. This is a tag team match, by the way. Let that be known. He's going to have one of the most popular wrestlers in IWR, and who I firmly believe is the best Native American wrestler in the entire world, Coyote, the Chickasaw Warrior. What do you think of that?
Oh, well, yeah, that's going to help him out a little here, but you got to think that somewhere back there, Al Farhat is lurking, waiting to make a move. I mean, the Crimson Army, they don't just come out here to wrestle. They come out here to really hurt somebody. Oh, and here he comes, the champion, Jerry Bostic. Oh, my God, the fans are going, look at the little kid running up to him.
It's quite amazing the way the fans react when Jerry Bostic comes out. And I mean, we haven't seen him with the strap on in person in a while just because of everything that's been going on with the Crimson Army. And going back to what you said before, you're completely correct about the Crimson Army is never working alone, and they're working as a cohesive unit. That's something I can definitely say to them. You know, give them props for being able to work as a unit the way that they do, because there's no other faction in IWR that works together as seamlessly as the Crimson Army. Though they don't work with morals or anything like that, they're emotionless, and they just come in and just destroy people, well, particularly Jerry Bostic, because they have the agenda, they have the idea in their head that they're going to rule the IWR, and taking the title off Jerry Bostic seems to be their prerogative.
And Jerry Bostic making his way around the ring, getting all the fans involved, all the kids getting their high fives in, and you know, like you said, their prerogative is to take that belt from Jerry Bostic, and you know, they're not going to stop until that happens. That's all they want is that heavyweight championship belt, and they will not stop until that goes home with the Crimson Army.
Absolutely, but that can't happen today as far as the person who holds the title of being champion, because today's a tag match, so the title is not on the line. But, you know, that doesn't mean that they're not. Like I said before, this is going to explain why Raj Singh had the championship. So we're going to have to see what happens here. What twists and turns is this match going to take us through? But that's not the most exciting part of this episode, because after this match, we have one heck of a surprise. Oh my goodness, that is the Chickasaw Warrior Kyle. Look at his hair bouncing around. Oh, is that his hair? What is on the top of his head? Is that maybe, I'm not sure what that is. Chauncey, what do you think that is?
It looks like he killed a crow or something and just stuffed it into his hair. I have no idea what that is. I've never seen something like that before. It's a little different than his usual headdress, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it looks like he's liking to change it up. But as I was saying before, the episode's going to continue to get more and more exciting because we have a huge surprise for you. And like I said before, if you watch the most patriotic episode ever, then it's going to be absolutely amazing for every one of the revolutionaries. So be sure to stay tuned for the main event of the episode.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. That one's going to be, I'm very excited for that matchup, but I'm excited for this matchup here. I mean, this is going to be a good tag team match. You got the Crimson Army going up against two of the biggest faces in the company, and Jerry Bostic and the Chickasaw Warrior Coyote. And, you know, it's no secret that these two have had their fair share of disagreements is in the past, but you know, here today they're going to put everything behind them. They're going to go up against the Crimson Army, and they look to get the victory here today, plain and simple.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that this match couldn't be exciting with the talent in this ring. And look, the Jerry Bostic and Coyote getting approval from the fans here. But as I was saying before, when you have such main event talent like this from IWR, we have the IWR heavyweight champion, we have former WWE superstar Raj Singh in the ring. I mean, this is going to be one heck of a match. And the Crimson Army climbing the ropes and not receiving such a warm welcome from the Revolutionaries here in Duncan.
Oh yeah, and we can't forget that the storied career that the Chickasaw Warriors had. You know, not just here in the IWR, but around the world. And there they go, getting the crowd back into it. Oh, and they get attacked. Oh my God! And here we go, the Crimson Army right away.
Jerry Bostic with a reversal, Coyote with a reversal as well, and Jerry Bostic and Coyote standing tall in the ring. They just cleared the ring. Way to get the match started, boys.
Yeah, definitely the way to get the match started, Jerry Bostic and Chickasaw Warrior. I mean, that is exactly what you needed. And already the Crimson Army, they have huge question marks because they didn't expect that to happen off the bat like that. They came in thinking that they had the power in this matchup.
I mean, I don't think there's any way to anticipate that kind of maneuvering because they thought they were going to get the upper hand with the sneak attack there, pouncing on Jerry Bostic and Coyote, but they were able to reverse their Irish whips and turn it into a double drop kick by both men.
Yeah, big double drop kick, and let's get this match underway. You know, everyone really hates this Crimson Army. You know, the crew of the Crimson Army. What would you call them? The Crimson Dynasty, the Crimson Army, the Syrian Dynasty.
You know, they go by a lot of names in a lot of different companies, but we're going to call them Crimson Army here, but if you hear other words from them or from us, it's just, they're the Syrian bad guys. There's no other way to put it. They're just a group of bad guys who are foreigners, and we just don't want them here.
And USA all the way.
Slamming Coyote by his head. You can see how he's feeling it in his lower back there. And Raj Singh bringing the appraisal from the fans. Not really.
Yeah, and I don't know if he really felt that on his lower back, but he possibly did. Very, very possibly.
Well, he was holding his lower back, so that's what I would assume. Ooh, and Raj Singh just overpowering Coyote. Ooh, just slamming him. The torque that puts on your back, sending all the pain straight to your heels.
Yeah, not down to the heels, but more to the back right there. I mean, now he's definitely holding that lower back because that one looked like it hurt. That's a big man slamming you down on that mat right there.
Whatever you say, Chauncey. But Raj Singh definitely with the advantage here, but it doesn't look like Coyote's out of the match yet. They're still locking up. Ooh, and Coyote with a quick shoot around and an arm drag. Ooh, and a hip toss here. Big hip toss. Raj Singh getting up to his feet. Ooh, Coyote, the little man with the body slam. Ooh, with authority there.
Oh, yeah. Get a little guy getting the big man up like that. That was a good little move right there by the Chickasaw Warrior. I honestly did not expect him to be able to lift up Raj Singh like that. That is very impressive strength by the Warrior.
Absolutely. And, this is one thing, I'm totally off base here, but we talk about them being a bunch of Syrians, but where's Jinder Mahal from? Is he from India?
You know what? I do not know. Many people have speculated that he's a Canadian. I have no idea. They say they're a Syrian dynasty. He's got to be from Syria.
All right, I'm going to cut you off there. He's not Canadian. I mean, look at him. Though, we just had 2 tags made. Jerry Bostic got into the ring. The IWR heavyweight champion. And Akbar Farhat now in the ring. Jerry Bostic flinching there. He's about to attack Raj Singh. Raj Singh looked like he was a little bit scared there. Akbar and Jerry Bostic circling up. The crowd really getting into this one. You can see the IWR Revolutionaries standing on their feet.
Oh, yeah, the crowd is impalpable here today, like it always is. And here we go, the champion getting ready to lock up with Akbar Farhat. Oh, here we go, the Bulls locking up. Jerry taking advantage with the headlock here.
Now, Jerry's not able to sink the headlock all the way in because if you see his leg, he's not able to put his leg back just because Akbar's blocking it with his right leg, not allowing him to get that headlock all the way sunk in. Akbar he tried to get the counter, but he's clinching in as tight as he can there. Akbar really, really fighting out of it, and Jerry with the tag. He has control there, holding the head. Coyote and Jerry with the double team. Irish whipping Akbar Farhat. Ooh, and a big double back elbow for the count. One. Oh, just a 1 count. I thought that could have been it. The back elbows slamming straight into Akbar's chest.
You thought that could have been it? Nothing's even happened to Akbar yet. What are you going for the pin for right there? Come on, you got to beat someone down before you go for a pin. All you did was give him a headlock.
Spinning back heel kick, but you got to admit that was a huge move. A double back elbow straight to the chest. That's got to knock all the air right out of your throat. Let's see that spinning heel kick. Ooh, and it's just as clean as can be. They're getting the 2 count. And Jerry Bostic back in the ring now with a wrist lock and switching back to that dominant headlock there. Akbar not able to really. I think he maybe has a weakness with the headlock there. He's not sure how to counter. Maybe there in Syria they don't really work on headlocks. Oh, maybe I was wrong here. Oh no, and just switching to the other side there. Jerry Bostic really keeping control with his headlock. Ooh, and Akbar finally with the counter and a huge shoulder block. Jerry Bostic laying flat on his back, and Akbar pulling him up, not giving him any time to rest here.
Yeah, now here comes Raj Singh with a big kick into the gut of Jerry Bostic, and now he's taking advantage. Oh, just pummeling him in the back of the head with those punches, just slapping him completely. You know, Jerry Bostic and Raj Singh have a fierce rivalry, over these past few months. And, Raj Singh really would love to take it to the champion here today.
Jerry Bostic with the counter and a big suplex.
Man, what a suplex. And we got to see that one on a replay. Can we get a replay of that one?
Possibly. We'll have to wait to see if that one's going to replay. But Jerry Bostic here climbing up on the corner, just pounding Raj Singh's head in. Ooh, wow, and the fans really into it there. The ref trying to bring him off. Ooh, and a huge hip toss with authority there. And Jerry Bostic tagging out, bringing the Chickasaw Warrior Coyote in. Staying fresh. I like their plan here, trying to keep a fresh man in. That way neither of them get real fatigued in this match. And we got Coyote here with a huge, ooh, and a monkey flip. Wow, I was not expecting that. I was expecting maybe a drop kick or a kneel kick to the gut. Let's see that monkey flip one more time.
We get a replay of the monkey flip. I asked for a replay of that, the suplex, the reversal into the suplex. I didn't get that replay. What the heck, man? This is absolutely bull.
Well, ooh, and a big running knee to Coyote from Raj Singh. We're going for the count. 1, 2, and just a 2 count there. All right, here's your suplex replay.
There's no suplex replay, Ned. That's absolutely ridiculous. Who is running the replays back there? Come on, get it going. When we ask for a replay, we want a replay.
We'll have to get on top of that. Ooh, and Akbar was just tagged in and was delivering those elbows straight to Coyote's skull. Hopefully this doesn't cause a concussion. We here at IWR don't want any of our superstars injured, though we do appreciate the violence that they put forth in the ring.
That's right, kids. If you ever feel dizzy after getting hit in the head or woozy or drowsy, make sure you tell your parents and get to a doctor.
Ooh, and the Crimson Army with a fake tag there as Jerry Bostic tries to get in there to help the Chickasaw Warrior out. I wonder if is the ref going to switch that tag out? What's going on?
All Jerry's doing is distracting the ref and letting the Chickasaw Warrior really get... Oh, and a big neck breaker there. Oh, my God. Just the
Coyote's neck is broken.
Yes. Oh, and a huge knee right to the chesticle and another pin. 1, 2, and... Oh, that just kicked out right there. And here's the replay on that. Look at that knee being driven right into the chest of the Chickasaw Warrior. Oh, and Raj Singh's he's just being a brute here tonight. Just kicking and punching, doing everything he can to dominate these two.
Yeah, the Crimson Army here with the advantage in this tag team match. And Jerry Bostic getting in again. And the referee again trying to get Jerry Bostic out of the ring, getting control of this matchup. He just got Raj Singh back to the apron, and now Jerry Bostic back in his corner. And Akbar sinking in a deep chokehold there.
Oh, yeah, he really wrenching it in there. Showing Jerry how to really put a chokehold on, huh?
If you say so. I'd say the heart in Jerry Bostic is all that matters. But if you look, the chokehold is over the chin. The referee would break the chokehold if the chin was not locked in. If the chin was under or above the arm, above the arm, then the ref would have broke that hold because it would have been an illegal hold. Here with the front face lock.
Oh, yeah, and Chickasaw Warrior, he's in a bad spot here. I mean, he's really been getting beaten down here these past few minutes. He's got to get over to the boss. And the tag is made, but the ref, he didn't see it. And he's going to demand Jerry Boss to get out of the ring because he did not see or hear the tag.
Crimson Army taking advantage of
And
this.
they're pummeling him in the ring over here.
Come on,
In
ref,
the
do
corner.
something. What are you doing, ref?
Come on, ref, get out of there. And he heard the tag from Raj Singh and Akbar, but he didn't hear the tag from Jerry and Chickasaw Warrior. There's got to be something going on with these referees. And now Chickasaw Warrior getting choked in the corner, and Jerry still just trying to get to him. I mean, what are you doing, boss? You're distracting the ref for the Crimson Army. 1, 2, oh. This is just absolutely outrageous what's going on here today.
Absolutely, I can't believe the pandemonium in the ring. What is going on? Like, the rules are thrown out the window here as the Crimson Army is completely taking advantage of every opportunity they can to cheat. And, I mean, look at the way it's working out for him. A headlock sunk in, and Coyote may not be in this one much longer. Looks like he's trying to work his way up to his feet. But, I mean, he's taking a huge beating. He's certainly... Ooh, well, he's fighting out of it. Oh, and Raj Singh cutting that off. Stopping that in its tracks. Coming with a big ooh. Oh, his foot's got a little tangled up in the ropes there. Oh, catching the kick. Coyote spinning around. Ooh. Oh, wow. Raj Singh is out.
Yeah, it's knocked him right out. Let's look at that replay. What a beautiful move there by Chickasaw Warrior. Great reversal. Look at that. Boom! Oh, right in the head. Knocking Raj Singh out. And Akbar very worried about Raj Singh. Doesn't want him to lose off the 10 count. Throwing him back in the ring. And the Chickasaw Warrior makes the tag. Here comes Bostic. A huge right hand. Another huge right hand. Akbar, he's reeling from this one, folks. Throwing him into the corner, but the reversal by Akbar. And here comes Akbar. Oh, going right into the corner. Jerry reversing it. Huge elbow to the head. And now everyone is down. Jerry, the only one up.
That was a huge sequence there. Jerry Bostic able to take advantage of that reversal. Akbar back to his feet. Jerry Bostic ducking a clothesline. Wow, and a huge maneuver there. Jerry Bostic going for the cover. 1, 2, and Raj Singh breaking it up. That was it. That was over after that huge double back elbow from the beginning. And then that huge maneuver there, Akbar was done. Raj Singh throwing Coyote out of the ring here. Coyote grabbing Raj Singh's foot and pulling him out of the ring. They're battling outside the ring. What's going on inside the ring, though? Ooh, and Coyote's face slammed off the post there. Akbar and Jerry Bostic trying to work their way up. Raj Singh back to the apron now. What's going to happen here?
I don't know, but now Chickasaw Warrior, he's out of it. Now it's just 2-on-1. Jerry is the only one standing of their tag team. Akbar, Jerry punching blows back and forth. Another blow by Jerry. And what's he going to do here? Oh, and he slams him onto the mat. But look, this is a
huge spine buster. But Raj Singh in the ring. Referee, you got to get a hold of this. Jerry, don't turn around.
Oh, my God, right to the face. And that's exactly what I was saying. With the Chickasaw Warrior out, you've got to think they're going to take advantage of it. And they are. And oh, my God. Here we go.
Was there a tag made, or what are we getting a... Ooh, and there's the replay of that boot. Jerry Bostic's face completely rearranged on that one. His nose now in the place of his mouth and his ears where his eyes should be. Just, God, I didn't think Jerry Bostic could get any more hideous, but, I mean, that just happened, and it looks like we're getting a disqualification here. So Jerry Bostic and the Chickasaw Warrior Coyote are your winners here today, but not through the means that they were hoping to get, as the Crimson Army is jumping Jerry Bostic here with the camel clutch applied and just wrenching his arm as hard as he can to pull all that strain back on his neck.
And Raj Singh has the microphone. What's he got to say here?
Tomorrow night, in your hometown, I embarrass you when I become IWR champion. Tomorrow in Ardmore, in no
And it sounds like Raj Singh he's gonna take the title, and he just challenged Jerry Bostic at the match in Baltimore, and I can't believe it. Leaving with the title here today. I know we already knew this happened, but I mean this is how it happened, folks, and I can't believe. I mean, the destruction we saw here today of Jerry, and once again Jerry Bostic laying face down in the in the middle of that ring. No victories for Jerry Bostic here today. No matter if the Crimson Army got disqualified. I mean, this is not a victory for the boss when he's laying in the middle of the ring like that.
Yeah, I'm just not sure completely what to say. The IWR fans in shock here as Raj Singh leaves with the title. And like you said, he was challenging Jerry Bostic for the right to the title. He may hold the title, but he has no right to hold it. And, no, hold on. I mean, he just challenged Jerry Bostic to that no disqualification match in Ardmore. So be sure to go watch the most patriotic episode ever so you don't miss that matchup, because it was a doozy there, Chauncey. Don't you agree?
I would have to agree. That one was quite the doozy. Huge high-impact moves all around. And, the thing is that, he has claim to the title because the nannies that were laying in the ring and outside the ring were laying in and outside the ring like little nannies. So he had every right to take that title and walk out with it because he was the last man standing.
Well, this wasn't even a title match, Chauncey, so I have to completely disagree. If he had won a title match and then walked out with the championship, then, I would have to say. But, I mean, you have to watch that match, people. The no disqualification match. There's leather belts, there's steel chairs, there's even ladders. And here's our shows. And be sure to come to the May 2nd show in Ardmore. It is going to be huge. Day of Destiny, people. Go to IWR.com and see all the highlights that are going to be at that show. And here we are, our main event of the evening, folks.
Oh, yeah! I can't wait for this one. This is going to be a good one, folks. And, we got some security coming out. And who they accompanying out here? Oh, my God. Here we go. Alpha Rot, the leader of the Crimson Army.
The Syrian mastermind.
Yeah, the Syrian mastermind, the leader of the Syrian Dynasty. Whatever you want to call them, folks. All we know is that these men plan to wreak havoc on IWR for months to come.
Yeah, Alpha Rot here, the Arab legend, always accompanied by security to the ring. And that's for his own safety is what he likes to claim, because he claims that the people here in America hate him just because of who he is. And, it has nothing to do with where you're from. It has everything to do with your character and the way you act here. Here in the IWR and here in America in general, we just don't like people who want to take the shortcut. We're hard workers, and this country's about freedom. And you're just choosing to be in the IWR and to try and avoid things. There's no point in it. We're like, this is America, people. We are Americans.
Yeah, and if someone did a hit and run on Alpha Rot right now, would any one of those security guards be able to catch that person? You got some hefty security guards right there. I doubt if someone ran up with a chair or something and just knocked out Alpha Rot, they could probably get away with it, huh?
I don't know, that short little bald guy might be able to catch him. His shaved head looks like it would help with the wind resistance there. But, I think he might be able to catch it. It depends if it's that little girl in the red there at the bottom right corner. I don't know if he could catch her. She looks like a little Speedy Gonzalez there. But Alpha Rot climbing into the ring now, and the security dispersing now that he's in the safety of the IWR ropes.
So is that Alpha Rot's personal security? Because I feel like those are people that work for IWR, but here they are accompanying Alpha Rot out as his. Is there something going on here where Alpha Rot is paying these guys? I don't quite understand it.
Well, the way I have come to understand. Excuse me for the stuttering. The way I've come to understand this is that. Well, I do. Oh my goodness, who is this? What is the curtain shaking? Who is that? I'll come back to the security thing. Oh my goodness, it's WWE Hall of Famer Jim Duggan! Yeah! Woo! Hall of Famer he is, Jim Duggan. Who, if you didn't catch that before when we were saying that, because that's what he likes to say. But Jim Duggan walking out here with his 2x4. The crowd is going crazy.
Oh, yeah, look, he's got a 2x4 with him, huh? I mean, you always like to see Jim Duggan with the 2x4. He's got it here today. I think he's going to plan on using it against Alpha Rot because, Alpha Rot, he likes to fork people. So, Jim Duggan might just 2x4 him a little here and there.
Alfarot looks like he likes to fork a little more than people. Let me tell you
You're
that.
right about that. I think I saw him eating a chocolate cake with ice cream earlier.
And that 2x4 looks a little longer than it usually is, and I wonder why that is. And maybe he realizes that if you go against Alfarot, you go against the Crimson Army, and so he needed a little extra wood to take out this army of Crimson.
Oh yeah, it's always extra. It's always nice to have extra wood in your pocket. I mean, when you got that extra wood, you really can take advantage of somebody, and I'd be careful if I'm Alfarot, just because I've seen Jim Duggan with that thing in the back, and he just swings it around recklessly like a Tasmanian devil or something. I mean, he swings that 2x4 around, and he doesn't care who's in the way. He'll let it hit whoever it is.
Absolutely, and Jim Duggan here reigning the USA chance down upon Alfarot. So, I mean, here, like I said before, this is the classic story of United States against the evil foreign Arab, Alfarot, the Arab legend. And now, what do you think of that? I mean, that storyline's been played out many times, even like in popular Hollywood movies like Rocky IV. What do you think about America in general?
Well, I tend to like America. It's nothing like me homeland, but the weather's nice, the women are beautiful. That's pretty much it. Nothing good comes out of.
Hold on. You just wait. Nothing good. Okay, hold on. You've told me plenty of times that you're from America. Where are you from? Like, okay, let's break this down. Like, what borders where are you from? Like, are you from a state? Are you from a country? Tell me a little bit about where you're from.
Well, you cut me off before I said, the only good thing about America is the food, the weather, the people. That's about it, all right? And Ned, we can have this discussion about myself and where I'm from anytime. I don't think the revolutionaries want to hear it. I mean, they don't care where Chauncey Deitch is from. All they care about is getting the action called at the best possible voice, and that is my voice. That is the Chauncey Deitch voice. That is correct.
Well, whatever you say, Chauncey.
And that's exactly what I was talking about. Hacksaw Jim Duggan just picking up that 2x4, swinging it around recklessly, and that ref needs to be careful. He might get his head knocked off by that 2x4.
Absolutely. After the Hall of Fame career Jim Duggan's had, I don't think he'd care if he knocks out a few referees. Alfarot refusing to get in the ring, though, due to that. But, I mean, we need to get Alfarot checked because I'm sure he has a fork somewhere hidden in his attire. And here, climbing back up on the ring apron, the ring action in this one is super exciting so far, and I can't wait to see what happens in this matchup.
Well, have you noticed that Alfarot tends to do that in every match? I mean, he nannies his way out of getting checked by the referee, and then he pulls out that fork in the middle of the match and uses it without the referee seeing. And I mean, the ref really needs to focus on Alfarot here. He's distracted by Jim Duggan trying to grab that 2x4, but he is still yet to check the Syrian mastermind Alfarot.
Exactly, and that may turn out to be against Jim Duggan in this matchup. His charisma and the referee trying to make sure that everything's okay. Like he's not going to use that 2x4, and it's playing to the Syrian mastermind Alfarot's favor because he's able to avoid the checking by the referee.
Yeah, and I don't know what the referee was doing right there because it looked like Hacksaw was trying to lock up, and he stopped him from locking up with Alfarot. And, let's get this match underway. Let's go, folks. Here we go. Oh, what's going on? Oh my. Yeah, he's still got it, folks. I mean, if there's any WWE Hall of Famer that's still got it, it's Hacksaw Jim Duggan. That's for sure.
Absolutely, and here the match is... Ooh, and Hacksaw looking like he's going to pound the back of Alfarot's head in.
Oh, a sucker punch. He's trying to sucker punch him. There's no room for that in the IWR, and good thing he stopped himself there. And here we go, the two old bulls locking up, locking horns, and they're rolling around the ring.
Looks like the final battle between two legendary beasts going at each other, and the referee gets, and a cheap shot there as the referee tries to pull him off the ropes, and Jim Duggan there with a reversal and a big big clothesline with authority. Alfarad hitting the mat like a rock in the bottom of a pond, and another one there. And he's rolling out of the ring. He doesn't want any more of those forearms coming across his throat and knocking all the air out of it.
Oh, yeah, and Hacksaw keeping the crowd in it. Alfarad, he had to escape the ring because he was already in a bad spot early on here. And, what do you think is going to go on in this matchup? Do you think that Alfarad is going to be able to control the altitude of the match, because the crowd's just going crazy here today?
No, I don't think Alfarad's going to have any control of this match here. If it was in Syria or some Arab country, maybe. But Jim Duggan is America incarnate. I mean, he bleeds red, white, and blue, and the stars are, his pores are shaped like stars, and he has stripes for nipples. I mean, he is America, and there's no way that anybody other than Jim Duggan is going to be able to control this crowd.
Oh yeah, I'll have to agree with you there. And we're in the heart of America here in Oklahoma, and I mean definitely the crowd is going to be very pro-American and not what do you call it? Con-Syrian? Is that would be the pro-American would be Con-Syrian?
Not exactly sure what you're talking about. Ooh, and Jim Duggan there with a block and just pounding Alfarad's head in the boom.
Oh, and Alfarad going down off a big punch there by the Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and what's going to go on next? And look, Alfarad escaping the ring like a little nanny once again, and we've had a couple guys here tonight acting like nannies, haven't we, Ned?
Yeah, and it's I mean, that's what you get when you see the Crimson Army here in IWR. Just as you like to say, little nannies. I'd call them grand nannies, because that's my grandma, call her grand nanny. It was always so nice going there and her cooking the home-cooked meals and some pies, and I always enjoyed that very much.
Oh, I bet you did, you big old man. You love them pies, don't you? Well, look at Alfarad. He's trying to leave here. It doesn't look like the security's going to allow him. I thought he was paying that security, but he gets in before the 10 count. Oh, and a big hit to the... Oh, and another big hit. And was that the fork? Did he fork him right there?
Looks like he has the fork in his hand. The referee really needs to go. How is he missing this? Ref, come on!
I was going to call him punches, but it didn't look like a punch, and it wasn't a punch. It was a fork. He forked him, and now Hacksaw's down.
That just shows the experience of Alfarad, and and a fork straight to the throat. I mean,
the ref looking at. Come on, referee. Alfarad obviously has a weapon. He's hit him 3 times, and Hacksaw can't get up.
And as I was saying before, that just shows the experience of Alfarad. He's able to hold that fork as if it's a part of his hands. It's an appendage of his body, and the referees can't even see it. Ooh, and a chokehold here, ref. You gotta break that. You gotta break it.
It's really become an appendage of his body. Oh, and another vicious choke, and just trying to take all the air out of the lungs of Hacksaw Jim Duggan there, huh, Ned?
No, he tried to take the air out of the throat. Why would he? The lungs are in the tummy. He would have grabbed the tummy. Ooh, and the ref found the fork. Ooh, but Alfarad there with a nerve hold there on Jim Duggan. Ooh, he's really, really wrenching in that nerve hold. Jim Duggan looking like his body is just going limp here.
Well, now, Al, you got to think Alfarad is he's taking advantage with that fork. But if Hacksaw, and here he comes, and the crowd's starting to go wild, and Hacksaw pumping up. And this is exactly what I was talking about, folks. If you let Hacksaw get up and you don't have that fork, you got to be expecting to get hit down to that mat. And Hacksaw trying to come back. No. Oh, and a big hit to the gut. And a big hit into the turnbuckle. And Hacksaw taking advantage.
Alfarad's head bouncing straight off the turnbuckle. Oh, the 3-point stance. And here we go. Clothesline. And Alfarad is done. 1, 2, 3. That's it, folks. Wrap it up. Send it home straight from the deli. Fresh meat for you. Oh, what? What's going on here? Who's coming out?
Oh, no. It's the Crimson Army. It's the rest of the...
Turn around, Jim. Turn around.
Turn around, Jim. They're right behind you.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
He's cornered here.
This is the Hall of Famer, folks.
He's cornered. it.
Who's coming out here?
And they have chairs.
That's Coyote and Jerry Bostic.
It's the boss clearing the ring, and all three of them have weapons now, as Hacksaw has the 2x4, Jerry Bostic and Chickasaw Warrior both have chairs, and the Crimson Army running out of the ring like a bunch of little nannies.
Just, they would have been beaten down like ragdolls if they had stayed in the ring. Wood and steel just would have been bouncing off their crimson heads. You know, I mean, well, let's let Jim Duggan speak, but I have some more to say.
Let me tell you, and where that other comes. And let me tell you, there's a different spirit in America. If you guys want tag team action, how about being tied up and taking them out for another? Tag team action, you who I feel like a punk tonight, and we're going to your boys. Say act for. Tomorrow night, folks, USA
chant starting after those inspirational words from Jim Duggan, and I wonder if the Syrian Dynasty is foolish enough to try and get into this ring. It looks like they're trying to figure out a way to get in there and start this fight, but I'm not sure that it's going to happen.
Well, yeah, and did you see? It looked like a fan handed Akbar Farad a chair from the crowd. Maybe someone in the crowd working for the Crimson Army here. But now Akbar has a chair, and he looks like he's gonna try to slide in the ring behind him here. I mean,
the Syrian mastermind is deciding to have the Crimson Army retreat here, and that's good for them. But we'd like to tell you guys a little bit about the Imperial Insider. It's a new show. Well, it's not new, but it's revamped, and we're looking to bring it to a whole new level with my dear friend, John C. Deach here. So tell us a little bit about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what I'm excited for is on the upcoming episode of the Imperial Insider, I'm going to have a sit-down exclusive interview with the one from The Misled, the one that is, pretty much considered the leader of the Misled, if there is one, and that would be Malika. And it is going to be a very interesting interview, folks. You better not miss it. That's on the upcoming episode of the Imperial Insider, so make sure you tune in for that one.
And there's the replay of the finish of the match and the 3 count. It was an amazing match by Hall of Famer Jim Duggan. But we'd like to thank you guys for coming out and watching this episode. It's Ned Rogers here.
And Chauncey Deach, as always, in the flesh. Thank you for joining us here today.